right, folks. Jesus. I just want to say, oh my god. We got Zhangrang Phase 2. We got Shuten Doji. We got Godskin Apostles, Kasha, Yatsu no Kami. Like, all of these songs are just bangers. Like, how does this happen? So far, I think the intro songs have been okay. I haven't seen any copyright strikes. I think we're pretty much chilling. So, Elden Ring, Wo Long, and Neo 2 really coming in clutch with a lot of the great music. We got some Life Slide, of course. Anyway, let's get on. We're ready to go. Title says everything. I think we're loaded in. I need to actually get to the right screen, so give me 1 second. And we got to go live on TikTok. Well, hello, TikTok. Okay. I mean, I could put something behind me, but I don't really feel like it. I think it's fine just leaving it as it is. Although black space, no, fuck it. I don't want to think about it. Anyway, let's go. TikTok, let's go. I think we're safe. Yes. Don't really need to change a lot of stuff. It's mainly just, you know, making sure you're hitting the right topic. All right, let's go. How many times can I say that? Once again. I mean, that's just the spectrumness coming in. But, you know, we'll talk about that some other time. Let's make this the right size. And, you know, this is always the start, folks. We are 4 minutes in, so we're still rocking it. Okay, folks. Here's how that's going to work. Let's do a quick audio test. Okay, folks. Here's how that's going to work. Let's do a quick audio test. Yeah, it sounds fine. Okay, so title says everything. We are ranking every meta primary in Warframe. I need to pause this. But yeah, what does that mean? We're gonna be in Warframe for a second, but we're actually gonna tab over. I literally just have a Google Doc. It's just a spreadsheet. I did like a Photoshop thing, but it was really annoying and it didn't work. So, you know, get fucked. That's all I can say. This is what you get. Okay, folks? This is the tier list. So we're doing this in 3 parts, basically. And we'll see if Wild Wolf shows up. First of all, we are putting together the tier list. As you can see, there are 19 weapons on this tier list, and we're going to talk about all of them. And we're going to do them best to worst. We got 19 weapons. You know, I don't know what else. Okay, so first we rank them. And then I'm going to show the builds for all of them. And then hopefully TikTok can get a big chunk at the end where it's just watching me test out all the weapons. So I think we're still going to go into Steel Path. And I think what I'm going to do... So here's what I say. I have a Riven for every single one of these weapons that I would consider to be meta primaries. And having a Riven makes a lot of weapons better. But anyway, you get the idea. I'm going to show off a build that doesn't have a Riven first. And then you're going to notice that I have some really funky Forma. I would say, like, I'll point it out, but there's some 7 Forma primaries that could easily be 6. Or, you know, depending on whether you want ammo mutation or not. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let's go. TikTok's like, yeah, I'm not fucking watching this. Yeah, they're literally just a spreadsheet. But anyway. Should we just get into it? Okay, I think you guys get the idea. Should we just go over all the weapons? So this is based on usage. This is sorted. Kuva Chakkhurr is my most used primary. So let's just go from top to bottom. Kuva Chakkhurr, Elephant Gun, one-shot rifle, Ignis Wraith. It's an old school flamethrower, really solid, you know, fire and viral and hunter munitions. Kuva Ogris, absolute classic, huge AoE. Amprex, you know, I would say the better version of the Ignis. You know, it has that chain beam effect. It's just so savage. Shedu is the first of the arm cannons, and that really rocks. It's really cool. Infinite ammo is a lovely proposition. Bubonico, the second and the only other arm cannon. It's more of an AoE weapon. It's more of a status weapon. It's kind of cool to use it with Arcane Avenger. Acceltra, absolute classic. I don't think Hidden Gem. I think everybody's using this weapon. It's absurdly strong. Kuva Zarr, going to be the number 1 pick. Kuva Bramma, cool to have an AoE bow. Kuva Tonkor, one-shot grenade launcher, but it has some interesting ammo pickup, so that's something to think about. Tenet Arca Plasmor, delete everything in the line, so it's always a classic. Tenet Envoy, going to be the number 2 choice, or even, you know, I think they're finagling. Anyway, Phantasma Prime. It's good to have another beam weapon, and it's kind of a girthy fucking shotgun beam, so you're going to kill everything. You're going to sweep groups upon groups. Proboscis Cernos, kind of a classic if you can manage it right. It doesn't work in some situations. Lenz, another sleeper hit. As you can see, both of these guys are MR8, mastery rank 8. So that's one mastery rank above the Zorus, which is what I would consider to be you get to MR7, you do the Protea quest, you get the Zorus, and you are set until you get to MR8, when then you get access to Acceltra or Lenz, depending on what you like. And finally, Stahlta, kind of a new hit. Also came out with, who is that? Protea. It's a little bit funky, but you can make it work. You don't need a Riven for it. That's MR10. So, yeah. So I've noted the mastery rank. These are the lowest mastery weapons you can get. So these are going to have some specialties because they're so low mastery. And then finally at the bottom, a very unique pick. We have kit guns, and kit guns are in a whole nother class. Like, I think every kit gun is pretty worthwhile, especially if you get a Riven, because as always, there are only 6 kit guns. So, I have 3 of them here. So you have a 50-50 chance of rolling what I would consider to be a meta Riven, which will just carry you through everything. So anyway, let's get started. I said it before, Kuva Zarr is going to be my number 1 pick. The reason that Kuva Zarr is going to be number 1 is because of its pretty big ammo capacity, and it's a crit weapon. So Ogris has a pretty good ammo economy, but Kuva Zarr is a crit weapon. Kuva Zarr has bomblets, so it triggers hunter munitions just way too often. Number 2 choice, Tenet Envoy. Tenet Envoy has 8 rounds in the mag, which makes it just ruthless. And then you have a bunch of spare ammo. So like what you're noticing is like being able to spam these weapons and have a huge ammo capacity, and being able to, you're getting way more ammo than you're ever going to shoot. Like every bullet is essentially going to knock out at least 5 or 6 enemies if you're doing it right. And so you have a pretty decent chance to get multiple ammo drops off of that. So those are the number 2 by far. Having good ammo economy is going to be really critical. And then I think this is where I'm going to say Sporelacer at number 3. Sporelacer is a similarly unique, where it has a bomblet system. So you have the main projectile, and then you have, subsequent projectiles that are buffed by multi-shot. So it's really kind of nice. It uses shotgun mods. It's just a savage. And you're going to notice, here's the thing, kit guns will always be S tier to me, like in this ranking specifically, because you just throw on Pax Charge and then you don't even think about ammo ever. So like, if you're rocking a Gaze secondary, which I think you should, or you're rocking a Gaze secondary and one of these guys, you just don't worry about ammo. You just spam. That's it. No ammo, just spammo. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Don't leave, please. Okay. Last one. Obviously, last kit gun, Vermisplicer. Vermisplicer, once again, has that chain beam effect, but it also has the effect of kind of auto-targeting, so you really don't even aim. You just kind of sway your camera back and forth, and you're just going to kind of delete everything. So there you go. That's top 5. First 2 are pretty good ammo economy, and then the next 3 are pretty much all kit guns, as I would say. Kit gun Rivens, even if you don't have the kit gun Riven, as long as you build it okay, I think you can do just fine. So I think I have a build for this, but we might have to do a build live. Okay, so that might be fun. Okay, let's see. Next up, we're definitely going to take advantage of these 5. Okay, MR9, MR10, 8, and 10. So I would say Acceltra, absolutely number 6. Acceltra is a monster. It's way too good. It's a hunter munitions must. I mean, you, especially, talking about the ammo capacity, like, you essentially have 2 clips. So, but you're filling up your ammo is almost instantaneous. So it's so simple. So there's Acceltra. I think in a surprise twist, I think I might have to put these 2 guys at the bottom. I might have to go Ignis, Wraith, Amprex, Lenz, Stahlta. Because here's the thing. I don't think any of these guys, they're not perfect in every situation. This is Ignis, Wraith, MR9, Amprex, MR10. And then I am going to say Lenz at 9 and then Stahlta at 10. So look how clean that is. So this is what I'm saying. Like, your MR8, get the Acceltra. Your MR10, get the Amprex. I consider it to be... It does the role of the Ignis Wraith better than the Ignis Wraith. So it's like, you got to get to MR10, but I think once you have the Acceltra and you have ammo mutation, like, you're pretty much fine. And this is why I say I'm an ammo mutation purist. I think it belongs on every weapon. That's why all my weapons are so high pharma. Anyway, so we're kind of in the stragglers at this point. I feel like I might put Shedu and Bubonico kind of around here. Shedu is a pure crit, but it also has crit AoE, so you know you're going to be doubling up on those hunter munitions procs, so you're building for multi-shot. You know, I think you can rock vigilante armaments, I'm not sure, but you know, that's just going to buff your crit even more. At this point, I don't know what to say. Maybe Phantasma. I think people are going to scoff at this. Yeah, I mean, all these guys are so strong, but you get the idea. These are all like 14, 15. Kuva Chakkhurr is pretty situational. Yeah, I mean, at this, I feel like I have to put Arca Plasmor up here. The Arca Plasmor is like insanely highly used by the entire community. I mean, it's pretty awesome. And then probably Kuva Bramma, I would say. I think that's fine. Because at this point, like, the downside of the Kuva Ogris is that it doesn't have crit. Like, we're talking about all of these weapons have crit except for Proboscis Cernos as well. Let's just put the Tonkor here as well. And then we'll do Phantasma. Like, you'll just notice that, you know, I could put the Chakkhurr over here, actually. Like, I think it still hits pretty hard, but you get the point. It's a little too slow. It's a little too much of a one-shot rifle. And then why don't we just do Kuva Ogris? So yeah, like, Phantasma is going to go down at the bottom, but I think that's just how it goes. Yeah, and then I think Proboscis Cernos goes at the bottom. I mean, it's cool. I like it. I don't know. Well, it's just because it's a... I mean, honestly, here's what we do. We put Proboscis Cernos up here. Just because, you know... I don't know why. That's just how I'm feeling today. Like, both of these guys, Kuva Ogris, Proboscis Cernos, are going to be status-based AoE weapons. So, you know, they're not terrible, but, you know, obviously situational is the keyword. Okay, so there's our list. Kuva Zarr, Tenet Envoy, 1 and 2. Kit Guns, Sporelacer, Tombfinger, Vermisplicer. I mean, you guys can see it. We did it already. That's it. So I'm going to put this... I don't know. I guess I'll put it somewhere else. We'll tab back and forth. But let's just go through the builds for each of these guys. So, you know, that's pretty much it for the tier list. That was a solid 15 minutes, I guess. 10 minutes, maybe. So let's talk about the weapons. So, number 1. Where should I put this? I guess I'll just have to tab over. So it's Zarr, Envoy, Sporelacer, Tombfinger, Vermisplicer. Those are the first 5. So we'll do the first 5 right now. Okay, Zarr. Excuse me. Jesus Christ. Let's get some water. I think I put together... Yes. Okay, let's talk about the build. First of all, ammo mutation is a must. You should have it on all of these weapons. It's the only way it succeeds. And in my opinion, you should also be rocking a battery-operated secondary weapon, just so you only have one weapon that needs ammo. I think I've said it a billion times, but anyone that's, you know, rocking an AoE weapon and the Kuva Nucor is just they're gonna suck ammo like nobody's business. Like, you need to have that alternative fire that's not gonna impact your main source of crowd control, which is like AoE weapons essentially are their own form of crowd control. Like, they control them in the sense that they're all dead. Okay. Anyway, all right, you guys can see what's going on. Obviously the classics are here. We have Serration, Galvanized Chamber. Galvanized Chamber is the better variant of Split Chamber. You know, I think you need to have Arbitrations unlocked, but Arbitrations is something you can get to pretty quickly. Now here's the thing. Kuva weapons obviously save a mod slot because they have a built-in status element. So for me, just rocking Toxin is going to simplify that innate viral. It's going to save me a mod slot. I might lose a little bit of damage on the viral, but it doesn't matter. And that's why I would say primed cryo rounds is a great choice, but also regular cryo rounds. Like, you're just essentially trying to get as much damage out of this because that's going to impact your hunter munitions. You're going to notice critical delay. Obviously, fire rate does not matter, so it's essential. You're going to hit 75%, which is pretty much all you need. We have Vital Sense, obviously a must. It's a crit weapon. Use crit. Okay, I shouldn't have to tell you this. And pretty much the only unique things, we have hunter munitions, which should be a necessity on every AoE, I would assume. We have vigilante armaments to get that 20% bonus from the set bonus. And then finally, kind of a controversial choice, hammer shot. I think you could easily swap this for bladed rounds in every situation. Like, here's what I would say. Hammer shot is half as much crit damage, but you don't have to aim. So this is a buff that triggers, and you have to zoom in to trigger the effect. So it's just kind of a little bit too annoying. So I'm not going to use it. I would rather just take flat crit damage just to simplify my life. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So you got 5 rounds in the mag, you got 5 in the ammo, and you're chilling. I mean, on God. So that's the build. So that's one build. And then I can kind of show off. I'm not sure how this Riven build works. Yeah, this is multi-shot crit damage magazine capacity, so it's okay. We're hitting 2.8 multi-shot. I mean, it's not super... Like, you don't really need a Riven, but it's nice to have one. And it's nice to roll multi-shot. But yeah, you can see it's pretty much the same. This is in place of hammer shot. But yeah, galvanized chamber is going to give you 1.5 extra multi-shot. So I'm going to get to, like, 4 point something ish. So, it's okay. You want to kind of have over 2.5 to actually get any benefit out of it, because you want to hit those hard caps just so you can have that sustained DPS. So, Riven is not essential. Primary Merciless is essential. You should know this by now. They should all have Primary Merciless. Okay, anyway. That is Kuva Zarr. Let's see. Tenet Envoy, excuse me. Let's see. Tenet Envoy. Let's do this build. Yes, of course. Let's see. So, pretty much the same build. Almost... No, it is identical. It is an identical build. Holy shit. The only difference is primed sniper ammo mutation. So it's literally the exact same setup. It comes with innate toxin. So you're going to throw on prime cryo rounds because it's a lot of flat damage. It's just nice. Vigilante armaments, kind of a must. This weapon kind of... Like all of these AoE weapons, they love multi-shot. So just pump it. Just use it as much as possible. Hammer shot once again. So we're hitting 7.3 times crit multiplier. Pretty savage. But yeah, so prime sniper ammo. This thing has 16 shots in the mag, or in the maximum, and it's got 8 shots in the mag. So you have like 3 clips. So getting the most out of your ammo is essential. And with a max rank prime, you're always going to get 4 for all ammo. Like, it just makes things simple. Okay. That's the main build. Obviously, once again, yeah, I'm just going for multi-shot. So this is going to get me 55% multi-shot, and then that's going to add on to the 1.5, so we're going to hit 4.5, which is pretty decent. Once again, vigilante armaments, and you're also going to notice that I don't have a damage mod. See, this is just base toxin, but it means that, oh my god, that's why the Tenet Envoy is just 2S tier, because the AoE is cold damage, so you just have built-in viral. You don't have to do anything. You get 9,000 damage out of it. And you're really just rocking hunter munitions. Like, you're trying to max out the multi-shot and just get, like, 5 stacks. I'm sorry, my nose is itchy. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Tenet Envoy. As always, all of these primaries only use Primary Merciless. I'm not going to think about using any other Primary Arcane. They're all kind of trash. Anyway, let's look at Sporelacer. I don't think I have a secondary... Oh, I do have a secondary build. Okay, nice. There you go. So yeah, 6 Forma. I guess it could be 5 Forma if you want. So yeah, you can kind of take note of the Forma. For those, for the Kuva weapons and the Tenet weapons, it's just 5 built in, but this is a normal weapon, so you could easily go 5 Forma. You know, obviously we're rocking Pax Charge. You can kind of rock another Pax, but that means that you're probably going to need ammo mutation because you're going to really just suck down ammo. Yeah, so, you know, the interesting thing about this kit gun is that you also have to think about the parts. Really, I would say this is the highest damage grip, and I'm using, I think, the maximum crit chance loader is what it is. Like, it's the one that says maximum. So there's one that says increased or, I don't know, but you go for maximum and also biggest capacity, because otherwise I think the capacity is pretty tiny, but you know, it's pretty similar. Obviously prime point blank, that's going to be your damage mod. You know, you got prime ravage. Galvanized hell is the multi-shot mod. Vigilante armaments, once again, this is our toxin mod, just to kind of even things out. And we also have frigid blast, so we are rocking viral. I guess I just put a dash in there so you can maybe you can save even another mod slot. So there you go. Critical deceleration. Fire rate doesn't matter on an AoE weapon. It's okay to shoot slow. Like, you're gonna kill everything in one hit. And 100 munitions a must. I also love silent battery, because if I don't need ammo, then I don't need anything. Oh shit! Slaking just joined. I saw that, dude. That's Slaking in the chat. Oh my god. Slaking, what do you think about this build? I don't know if you can, if you're understanding what's going on. But that's one of the builds. Let's come over here. Yeah, my Riven is pretty goofy. Toxin, multi-shot. Critical damage, pretty savage. That's 100% multi-shot. That is like what is the Riven disposition on this fucking kit gun? Oh my god. It's so cringe. Look at this, 7 times crit multiplier. And then 4 times multi-shot. And I think this is only 120%, but still just cringe as fuck. We're still rocking Vigilante. We're saving a mod slot because this is built-in Toxin. So it's just savage. It's just disgusting. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Yeah, there's the build. So that's the Sporelacer. That's the number 3 slot, I think. Yeah, the speaker's off, but whatever. So the number 2 slot is going to be all the way down here. I think it's pretty much the same setup. Yes. So this is the Tombfinger. We have the Shrewd, which is, I think it might be a faster, I think it might be a little bit faster. But we also have Killstream, which is maybe not the highest one, but the second highest crit chance. But, you know, it doesn't matter. I think what I've done is, yeah, I think that was my strategy. So I picked a faster grip, primary grip. I picked a faster primary grip, and I'm also using base point strike. So what's going to happen is I don't really, like, 0.8% charge rate is still pretty slow, but it's doable. I can rock it, okay? I'm not going to die with 0.8. To be under 1 second is honestly all you need. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is a Riven build, so let's look at the normal build. You're going to notice primed cryo rounds and also malignant force, so we're just trying to get as much damage as we can, because as you can see, 8,000 damage with the highest fire rate grip isn't a lot of damage, but it still pretty much keeps up the way you want it to. Okay, there's not a lot to worry about. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, we've got Hush once again, we got Pax Charge as always. These are the essential mods. You know, Point Strike, which is a little bit lower crit chance, but, you know, you're going to save on that charge rate, which is going to be pretty important. Obviously, 100 munitions is essential. Obviously, Vigilante armaments, so you can get that bonus to your primary crits, is going to be essential. So that's pretty much it. Let's see. So that is Tombfinger. A little bit of a funky build. You can go with the maximum crit chance loader and still be fine. Dude, Slaking is just, he's just showering me with praise. I mean, Slaking, you better be careful with that kind of talk. You better watch yourself. I don't mean that in a bad way, but I mean that in the most wholesome way possible. You're gonna get me to start smiling or something. No, that's too weird. I cut. Never mind. Cut that from the record. That never happened. Anyway, folks. Anyway, this is the build. All right, this is the build. It's a classic. It's basically the same build. Okay, you're gonna notice that it has a little bit higher slash damage, but we're still gonna rock Hunter munitions. We're rocking 70% crit chance on a beam weapon with a fire rate of 8. Multi-shot pretty standard. Yeah, it's pretty much it. You know, Vigilante, Essential. It's literally the same build. It's just viral, Essential mods. So beam weapons, I'm not going to use critical delay because part of why a beam weapon is so good is because of the fire rate. So then, you know, these guys are Essential. Vigilante, you get it. 100 munition. Okay, it's very simple to understand. That's number 5. And then I guess we can show off the Riven build as well. Yeah, the Riven build is pretty similar. So I have Toxin and damage, so I have built-in Toxin. So I save a mod slot, so then I can rock Hammer Shot. Get a little bit higher crit damage, you know, similar status chance. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's very similar build, you know. Oh, I guess we have less multi-shot. So this is actually a situation where you need to do this for Vigilante armaments. And then you're essentially rocking the same build, but it's just higher damage output. So there you go. That's a little bit of what you're expecting. So, you know, Rivens can be good or they can be kind of meh, but that's all you get. Let's see. I think this guy is good. I think the Riven build also has Vigilante armament, so that's pretty good. And then I think I need to look at the Tombfinger Riven build, because the Tombfinger Riven is pretty crazy. Yeah, this one is kind of funky. Oh, I guess I don't have built-in, so I kind of have to re-roll this to get built-in Toxin or something. But I think that would mess up some builds. Anyway, we'll do that later. We'll do that some other time. That's pretty much it. So let's see. We've got 5. So how many do we have left? Oh, we got a lot left. So let's see. I might have to pull up the list. Let's see. Okay, so now we're talking about these 5. So we got Acceltra, Ignis, Wraith, Amprex, Lenz, and Stahlta. All right, let's see. So Acceltra. Absolute classic. Too good. Just too good of a weapon. It's just way too good. Yeah, you're going to notice that now I'm using critical delay because you actually want to slow down the fire rate so that you can be a little bit more, you know, economic about using your ammo. You're going to notice that this is a very tight build. Viral is essential, rhyme rounds, malignant force. Crit damage, obviously essential. We're rocking hammer shot, which is an interesting choice. When I'm going to start playing? Well, let's see. I got a bunch more weapons to do, so not for a while. Oh, it's already 30 minutes. I got to be faster about this. Vigilante supplies. That's the main difference. It's ammo conversion, but it's less ammo conversion, but you get the Vigilante bonus. So that's pretty much it. And then, yeah, Hunter munitions. That's about all you got. So let's come over here. Very simple. Just cold and crit damage. Save a mod slot. Hammer shot, kind of a must. And, you know, obviously if you need ammo, then you can rock Vigilante supplies and save a mod slot. So you don't need Vigilante armament. So pretty nice overall, but very similar. So that's Acceltra. Next up, we got Ignis Wraith. This is an 8 Forma. I do not think it needs to be 8 Forma. Yeah, I hope you guys are taking note of the Forma because I'm not really telling you. Okay, let's see. So this is pretty interesting. So Ignis Wraith has built-in heat damage. So all we're going to do is do the exact same build. Malignant Force, rhyme rounds to get viral. So we're only proccing heat and viral. And heat is a little bit lower, so you're actually pretty much going to be fine. We got Galvanized Chamber. We got Serration. We got Heavy Caliber, which is an interesting choice. So Ignis Wraith is a flamethrower, so it already has a wide beam, but we're going to widen it even more by using Heavy Caliber. Yeah, it's a beam weapon, so we want to keep the fire rate as fast as possible, so we're just ticking more often. And I think that's about it. Hunter Munitions is going to give us that real nice damage output, so I think that's the secret, folks. There you go. That's one build. And I think this is my Riven build, which I have Toxin, crit chance, crit damage. Pretty good. So that's just a direct swap for rhyme round. So you literally just save a mod slot, and there you go. So that's kind of what you want. Very similar. Obviously, it has the awesome skin from the Ember Deluxe. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. I think next up... Oh, God, I don't know. Is it the Amprex? Did I put the Amprex up there? It is the Amprex. And then Lenz and Stahlta. Okay. So it's Amprex. Let's go. I mean, this is what I'll say. Amprex is just the better version. Do I have another build? I do have another build. Okay, let's check this out. You're going to notice that I can actually save a few mod slots. Like, I'm not really too worried about mod slots. you know, the classics, of course. Every build is going to have Galvanized Chamber. Every build is going to have Serration. Preserving that fire rate, which is 12, which is way faster. So, you know, Point Strike, Vital Sense for 80% crit chance. Vigilante Armaments to get that crit bonus. Hunter Munitions, obviously a must. And Ammo Mutation. So that's pretty much it. You could even rock higher ammo mutation, because this is 60. So, you know, you could rock primed rifle ammo mutation and still be fine. So there you go. It's kind of nice. All right. And then, of course, the Riven build. It's literally just crit damage punch through, I guess. That's kind of nice. So what am I... Oh, I guess I'm not using Vigilante Armament. So, you know, lower multi-shot, but I'm getting that interesting punch through shit. What's the most powerful sword you have? Sword. That's an interesting caveat. If you said the most powerful melee, I would have said the Glaive Prime, which is sitting right here. Glaive Prime is the most powerful melee, but the most powerful sword. That's an interesting caveat. Maybe... I don't think a katana counts as a sword. I would say probably like a straight sword. Like the Broken War, I think has really high crit chance on my build. Yeah, there's my... Yeah, it has 200% crit chance. So this is like a stat stick. So that's kind of its use. But yeah. There you go, folks. Shout out Slay King. I mean, that's a great question. It wasn't just as simple as... Anyway. I'm getting distracted. Let's do Lenz and Stahlta. Let's do Lenz. Where is the Lenz? There it is. Okay. I think I did a build. Yeah, I think I did a build on all these guys. Okay, there you go. Look at this. So, obviously, if you take away speed trigger, you have a 1.2 charge up, which is pretty goddamn slow. So we're just going to slot in speed trigger. That's going to cut it in half, basically. Serration Galvanized, a must. You don't want to tarnish that fire rate, but look, I already have 125% crit chance, so it doesn't matter. So Hunter Munitions coming in clutch. We don't have enough mod slots for Vigilante Armament, so we're just going to put in supplies, but it doesn't matter because the ammo pickup is 1, so 30% of 1 is 1. So there you go. That's pretty much it. That's all you need to know. And then, of course, the Riven build. I think this is just a fire rate mod slot save, so I don't have to use speed trigger, and I also get 100% bonus damage. That's kind of it.
Chaos is spreading.
Shout out Slay King. Yeah, Broken War. That's the lore weapon. Broken War is the lore weapon. I guess I didn't even show you the damage output on this guy. So the damage out, 10k, pretty good. You're going to notice that as long as you have, like, using primed cryo rounds or even regular cryo rounds is pretty much essential, because it's not about the proc. It's more about buffing Hunter Munition. So that's about it. So that's Lenz. And then the last one, number 10, is the Stahlta. And I do love the Stahlta. Where is it? There it is. So Stahlta has the awesome skin from Unreal Tournament, which I've never played. It's a very similar build, though. I would say you could totally put in... Here's what I would say. Maybe I can do this, and then maybe I can do this. No, I was close. Okay, here's what I can do, though. I think I can come in and do a lower, like a 1 rank lower infected clip. And then I can come in with... Oh, shit, it's too much. Okay, anyway. I'm getting distracted. You guys know what the build looks like. Obviously, if you're smart about this and you don't have a weird Riven setup, you should put a D in here so you can put in primed cryo rounds. So you can get huge damage output. How about what is the most powerful weapon you have? Well, that would be the Kuva Zarr, which is the #1 strongest meta primary on my list, which I'm doing right now, which is ranking all the meta primary weapons. Anyway, so the main thing about Stahlta, 14,000 damage on an AoE with 7 meters, and you're rocking 100% crit chance when you only use point strike. So this weapon is essentially built for you to only spam the alt fire and just use the AoE till God smites you. Okay, charge rate is 1 second. Still fucking slow as hell. 14k damage. Yeah, it's just, I love numbers, dude. Well, then it's 14,000 damage. And then you multiply that times 6.6. So it's going to be like, oh, that's a weird math problem. Can you do, would that be like, God, I don't know, 72,000 damage? Maybe like something like that. Over 70,000 damage. And then what essentially happens is that with Hunter munitions, you're going to get this damage over time proc that's going to essentially just delete everything. So you have the initial build up, and then you have the aftermath. So that's about it. Oh, I could use vial acceleration. Maybe that's what I did. Hey, should we try that, folks? Here we go. Let's do this. We're going to snag that. We're going to snag that. I think vial acceleration is a strange choice. But you are going to get a lower charge rate. You're going to get a charge rate of, God, where's that number? 0.84. So a little bit under 1 second, which is kind of a little bit favorable. And then maybe I can put in prime cryo round. So there you go. That's the build. 17,000 damage. I'm now dealing more damage. Oh, this is rhyme rounds. Okay, hang on. I'm stupid. Swap this. There you go. Okay, that's the build. Sorry, folks. I did a live build. 17,000 damage, higher damage, and we have a faster fire rate. So now we're at 0.84. So this is the updated build, folks. This is a very rare situation that I actually use vial acceleration. But yeah, look at this. It's just savage. And so you have a guaranteed 6.6 crit multiplier. Added on to Hunter munitions, added on to Vigilante supplies. So you have a 20% chance for that to become double that amount. So it goes from 6 to 12 or 13 or whatever. So that's kind of the whole idea. Very basic. This is the Riven build. You know, I could put a D in here, but I don't think that works. Yeah, because this is a... Anyway, so this Riven is really fucking weird. Crit damage, cold. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to save a mod slot once again. So we're rocking 11 times crit multiplier. 17k, dude. So this is 16,000 with 11 times crit multiplier, and then if you get a vigilante proc, you double that, so it's going to be 22 times, so it's essentially 2,000% damage buff. It's just numbers at that point, so you know, that's kind of the whole game. I'm kind of disappointed, folks. I was hoping Wild Wolf would pop in and we could really just grind with these weapons. But that's the top 10. We're done with the top 10. So now the bottom 10. These are a little bit different. You know, we got Shedu, Bubonico, Arca Plasmor, and then all the AoEs. All the Kuva AoEs. Okay, let's give it a shot. So Shedu, Bubonico, Arca Plasmor. Alright. Shedu. I just love it. It's once again, it's a lore gun, so you love lore guns. I think this is the build that I'm rocking. Yeah, as you can see, it's formatted really weird, so you're gonna have to do it differently. I don't know what this is a V, but you know, obviously, I could do this. There you go. Simple. Brainless. Where is it? Okay. Doing some live modding, folks, as you can see. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. It's gonna be basically exactly the same. So here's my solution. This thing has heat on one bullet and it has electricity on the other bullet. So you just rock viral, and then now you're getting a bunch of status procs all at once, and all of them are damage over time. So electricity, you know, pretty good against shields, but it doesn't really matter. Heat, pretty good, doesn't really matter. What you really care about is Hunter munitions. And then this is also a good situation for you to slot in Hush, and then now you have a silent weapon. So you can use it with Ivara. You can use it whenever you want. You can use it... Well, you know, Ivara is really the only situation. Honestly. Alright. So yeah, you're going to notice Vigilante Armaments has to be an essential mod on these battery-operated weapons because you don't use Vigilante supplies, so you have no reason for it. So we're going to do critical delay. 75% crit is really fucking good, especially with 2.4 multi-shot. Oh, looks like maybe internet got disconnected or something. Or there's a setup. Follow the instructions in the Google. Okay, whatever. God, I'm getting distracted. Okay, folks, let's see. Yeah, I mean, you can see the build. You got a higher crit chance buff. You got crit damage, which is essential. You got vigilante armaments. Hunter munitions is going to be a must on all these guys. And then you got viral and primary merciless. And these two guys, which are essential. Oh, Wild Wolf. Rerolled some Rivens and they're looking good. Wild Wolf, let's do some Riven reviews. Should we give points for Riven reviews? I mean, this is what it's all about. Oh, I need to show the Riven for the Shedu. So yeah, the Riven is pretty sick. Toxin crit chance and negative fire rate, which is kind of funky. But it doesn't matter. I hit 96% crit chance. Absolutely savage. How much money gems do you have? I've spent a lot of fucking money in this game. Right now I have 2,000. You can't really see that. My head is covering it. Oh, my chair is covering it. Wait. Let's see. So there's the number. 2,000 platinum is the premium currency. That's kind of sick. I like that. I can just move out of the way. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So 2,000, but that's just from the last Prime Access. Usually I almost spend the entire money I get from the Prime Access by the time the new one comes. But yeah, this is just saving a mod slot and giving me free crit chance. And so you can slot in Vigilante Armaments. You can pretty much do whatever you want. So it's essentially the same build. You're just saving a mod slot and getting free crit chance. So it's a little bit better. Anyway, let's talk about Bubonico. Bubonico is big as fuck. I love it. He's a girthy boy. Let's look at the B build. Yeah, once again, funky and weird. This is a D, yeah. And that's because of my Riven. So, you know, if you have a D Riven, you're going to put a D in. Otherwise, you don't need a D. Okay? What am I doing? I got to slot something in. And also, my boy Wild Wolf is saying something. 2K 200. Give me 200. No. Never. I'm just going to give people flat, bro. What do you think I am? I'm rich boy. I'm rich boy coded. That's all I can say. I bought these Prime Access, dude. Let's just look at the build. I'm getting distracted, dude. The main thing you're going to look at, it is a shotgun. It is also an AoE shotgun. Wait a minute. What's the 58 million one? Oh, that's just credits. 68 million credits. So that's used for everything. You're the rich guy. Yeah, I'm rich guy coded. I know it. I'm rich guy coded. Maybe Wild Wolf has a Riven that I can buy off of him. I think I have Rivens for all of my weapons, though. I have nothing to buy. I'm not just going to... I'm not charitable like that. Yeah, I am pretty rich. I'm balling, dude. Well, I'm also rich in playtime. I have 7,000 hours in this game. And then I think I have 2,000... playtime hours in this game. So let's just do the math, okay, folks? Stats in mission time, 2,700 hours, 115 days, okay? So I think it evens out overall. I'm rich in time as well. That's Revenant. Let's see. See for yourself. Yes. Yes, of course. Okay, anyway. We're rocking critical deceleration. It doesn't matter for the AoE, but you know, it's kind of nice. You can slot it in and you don't have to worry about it because this has built-in slash damage, so you're pretty much fine. But you're also going to deal a ton of heat damage. So here's the thing, I'm building solely for the AoE. You get 100% status, and the thing about shotguns is you're rocking Blaze, so you kind of have to use Incendiary Coat as well to get that heat damage up. That's kind of the secret. So yeah, that's the thing. Viral is essential. Critical deceleration. Prime Ravage is the crit damage mod. You know, we got the galvanized, we got the point blank, and I think that's about it. It does pretty well overall. And then of course the crit build, or the Riven build, a little bit weird, kind of similar. It's just a mod slot save. So you know, I don't have a lot of fire on this. It would be kind of nice to rock higher fire. And, you know, I would say in this situation, it's like it would honestly be a better choice to just slot in the fire damage buff. I don't think I can fit it. I think I don't have enough mod slots. So I would have to do 6 toxic. Hang on, let's see. Level 6 toxic. And then we could come over here and do Incendiary Coat. So here's what I'm saying, folks. Having Vigilante Armaments is more so going to buff the crit aspect of this. But if you can kind of even out the damage types on this guy, like you're rocking 82% status, so you can do pretty well, honestly. And if you have anything with Arcane Avenger or something, Oh, Krill. Krill is here. Krill, we gotta get you. You gotta message me in region chat or in recruiting, and then I'll talk to you, and then we gotta get you in on it. I have to go in 750. Oh, fuck, dude. Well, we're running out of time then. Anyway, we're getting distracted. So Riven, pretty sick. It's just damage and cold, so it's not super good, but you know, you get the idea. I don't think I have Blaze on. No, I do have Blaze. Okay, cool. So it's just more fire damage, I guess. Yeah, I guess it is actually lower heat. So there you go. So that's kind of what you rock. That's Bubonico. There you go. For the update herd, it's just going to be a good one. Oh, saving Miter. Oh, yeah, I got a Miter Riven as well. Wait, should I look at my Miter Riven real quick? Let's just shout out Miter. I think I bought the Miter Riven for like... I think I bought it for 10 plat. Miter Skican. Multi-shot slash. I mean, come the fuck. Look at this. Look at these stats. Look at these stats. 1,700 slash damage. 140% status. Fire rate. Charge rate. What's the charge rate? 0.52. I mean, just criminal, dude. Just absolutely criminal. And you get Vigilante. So, in a lot of situations, if you have Arcane Avenger, you're going to get the Vigilante bonus, even if you have 0 crit mod. So, yeah, it's a savage weapon. Having multi-shot on Miter, I have a feeling, is going to be the S tier strategy. So I'm getting distracted. So that was those two. Next up is going to be Arca Plasmor. Tenet Arca Plasmor. Absolute classic. Let's see what Wild Wolf has to say. 1k slash, the Liches stand no chance. Dude, no, I don't think Liches care about slash. That's what I found. I think it's more just about DPS. Like, especially if I just get an Avenger frame, like, you're pretty much fine. But I don't really do Liches anymore. To me, like, the scariest boss I fight is like an Acolyte. But yeah, the Liches are scary as fuck. This is the build. Let's see, what do we talk about? So here's the thing, you're buffing the damage as much as humanly possible on this guy. And you don't, like, you still have Vigilante supplies, so you still have the Vigilante buff. So I'm going Prime Chilling Grass, I'm going Toxic Barrage, I'm going Incendiary Coat, and I'm going Blaze. So we're hitting 5,000 heat and 9,000 viral, so you're half as likely to proc heat as you are viral, but that would be a pretty nasty heat proc. 66% crit chance is still pretty low, to be honest. And that is with critical deceleration, so you're going to shoot so low. My first one had slash. I had to pull out Baruch. Wait. A lich with slash? Wait, I'm confused. Or a weapon with slash. Anyway. So yeah, I'm just buffing this. But I have to go, man. See you tomorrow. Shout out Slay King. I really appreciate it, man. We got through most of it. We got through a bunch. But yeah, that's the first build. So we're just trying to max out on damage, Incendiary Coat, and Blaze, and then obviously you have the default mods and Vigilante supplies, and of course the primary Merciless. The Riven is going to be damage, heat, toxin, pretty savage. So having two different elements, the first element applies first, and the second element applies second. So as long as toxin is on the bottom, then you can do viral first and then heat afterwards. So we're actually rocking 8,000 heat and 10,000 viral. So almost dead even. So it's pretty decent, but we have lower status. So, you know, it's a trade-off, but we are rocking higher damage at 45,000 damage. So there you go. Those are some numbers for you. I hope you like those numbers. So bounce, and then I think it's like Kuva, Bramma, and then all of those guys. Let's see what Wild Wolf has to say in a second. Okay, let's see. Bramma, Tonkor, Chakkhurr, Ogris, Proboscis, Phantasma. Okay, cool. So, Kuva, Bramma. And then, dude, I'm going to put all these time codes in. This is the thing. Like, it might be a little boring right now, you guys, but we're almost an hour in, and then hour 2, we're testing every single weapon. And if Krill comes in time, we're going to have 2 different people going into Steel Path Survival, because I'm going to taxi everybody. Your Lich had slash. Why would you ever want to slash Lich? Like, the only Lich that's worth it is a Toxin Lich. That's my simplest choice. Just to have free viral. There's nothing better than that. Okay, Kuva Bramma. New kid on the block. 22,000 on the radial attack. Obviously it has bomblets. You're rocking 100% crit. And then here's the thing. I have Vigilante Fervor and Critical Delay, and the charge rate is 0.27. Do you know how fucking fast that is? The Lenz is like 0.5. It's twice as slow. It's so criminal. This is obviously the Riven build, so I need to show off this build. You're going to notice a few differences, but not a lot. You have free built-in Toxin, so you're going to get less damage. 14,000 damage. Okay, let's talk about the real build, though. But the main thing, 0.27 charge rate is so criminal. It's so broken. I love it. You can't go wrong with it. So there you go. Critical Delay is the crit chance choice in this one. Vital Sense is obviously essential. Vigilante Fervor for the Vigilante bonus. You're going to notice Prime Cryo rounds just to max out that damage, to go in perfect unison with Hunter Munitions, obviously Serration and Galvanized Chamber. And my choice is Hammer Shot. I think you could also easily use Vigilante Armaments, but you know, your choice is your choice. Okay, so let's talk about the Riven build. You're going to see the mods are a little funky, but it's still 5 Forma, so who cares? This is a crit damage, multi-shot damage Riven, okay? So criminal. And you're saving a lot of mod slots, so you have an open slot anyway, because it's just Hunter, it's just, fuck, I forgot what it's called. Ugh. Hammer Shot, thank you. 22,000 damage. The bomblets are going to be so juicy. We're rocking over 2 times multi-shot at base, so it's super sick. Do Rev Prime. I think I've talked about Rev Prime, but you have to find it, Apex. I don't know what's the best way to find it. I think Rev Prime is an AoE frame. So if you go to the AoE video on my YouTube channel, you can find the Rev Prime, and then you can watch me test it too. So I can show off the Rev Prime build, but I'm using Revenant Prime because he's the only frame that doesn't really have any buffs. So we can kind of just test the weapons raw. So that's Bramma. Next up is Tonkor, I think. And then it's Chakkhurr, right? Yeah, Chakkhurr, and then Ogris. And then Cernos, and finally Phantasma. And then that's it. Okay, Tonkor. Tonkor is a favorite of mine. I always love Tonkor. Some reason this sucks. Rubico Prime. I don't think you really need speed trigger. The worst part about the Rubico is that it has 5 shots in the mag. It has so little ammo capacity, so it's just gonna, like, the reload time is gonna be more annoying than anything. So like having Primary Merciless is almost a must on that guy. But if you're fighting a boss, then Primary Merciless is essentially useless. So you would rather go Deadhead, which you decide. Anyway, let's go here. Kuva Tonkor. Total damage 15,000. Pretty basic. You have free Toxins, so you're just rocking Prime Cryo rounds. You got Hammer Shot. You got the necessary ones. Critical Delay because fire rate doesn't matter. We're rocking Vital Sense, of course. And then Hunter Munitions and Vigilante Armaments. And then the unique thing is that I'm using Prime Sniper ammo because this is a 3 ammo pickup. So that means if you have over 90%, then you're going to get 3 ammo from everything, so it just makes your life simpler. It's basically the same as the Tenet Envoy, but it has 1 shot in the mag, and the reload is 1 second. So it's kind of like, instead of having a 1 second charge up, you have a 1 second cooldown. So it's essentially the same in a lot of ways as the Lenz. So it's pretty cool. That's the Tonkor. Oh, show the Riven build. God, again. There you go. Riven build, pretty similar. The Riven is damage, crit damage, so it's just going to swap out for Hammer Shot. Not a lot of people use this guy. I got 8 times crit multiplier. Vigilante Armaments still exists. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Very similar. 2.4 multi-shot from the Vigilante. I mean, that's baller. There you go. That's it. Okay, so that's Tonkor. Now we're getting into some of the weapons that have a lot of places where they don't work. So Chakkhurr is a slow. It's a 0.9. So you basically shoot 1 bullet a second. So it's pretty slow. It's essentially like a bow. You got Critical Delay, also slowing it down. But here's the thing. 150% crit chance without a Riven. So there you go. That's all you need to know. Obviously, free toxin, so you just use prime cryo rounds. Oh, I do have malignant force. Oh, because I have heat built in. So if you're smart and you don't want to use this against bosses that are weak to radiation, then what you can do is you can use, you know, I might as well put this primed one. Anyway, get a Toxin Lich. Here's what I say. That's a free mod slot. It means you can slot out Malignant Force, and you can put in literally Hammer Shot would be my choice, which is just essential. Vigilante bonus plus Hunter Munitions plus the 150% crit chance is just so criminal. Like, it's just absurd. It might not seem like a lot of damage, but as long as you're hitting somebody, especially if you're headshotting, that's game over. They're dead instantly. So this is 7 Forma. It does not need to be 7 Forma. I did a lot of shit to this weapon. Anyway, let's look at the Riven build. Oh my god. This is why this is a meta weapon. This is why. Only for this one stat. For 200% crit chance. I think Glock skins on my Latum. Oh my god. I hate the Glock skins. Ugh. The Glock skins are so small. I hate them. I can't use them at all. It's the only skin that I just actually refuse to use. Let's look at this Riven. Damage, crit chance. That's pretty much it. So I'm rocking 8,000 damage. Pretty decent. I'm rocking infected clip. Yeah, it's kind of a funky, weird build, but you get the idea. Okay. I guess puncture is still the second highest stat, so it's kind of shitty. But anyway, you're rocking Hunter Munitions. That's what you're working with. That's your main strategy. But yeah, the real thing is just 200% crit chance. I don't think there's a single gun in the game that hits 200% crit chance. And it means that Vigilante is guaranteed to give you a red crit. Like, this 4% is meaningless, but because you just have a 20% chance to red crit. It's like having a free 20% crit chance. It is just so criminal. And then if you have any kind of crit buff, like you get your Cat's buff or you get your Arcane Avenger, then you are rocking like red crits only, which is just so cringe. I mean, but here's the thing. It's a single shot rifle, so it's pretty slow. It's not good against groups, which is the whole point of a meta primary is to delete groups. So that's the real meat and potatoes. Okay. Kuva Ogris. This is the second to last one. This is number 18 on the list. Okay. That's the Riven build. That's the not wrong build. Okay, here we go. So, I think this guy might have heat, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he has heat built in. So you're building for heat. That's rule number 1. And why are you building for heat? Because it has 9% crit chance. So you're not building for crit. So you need some kind of damage over time. And this is what I love. Okay, let's look at the basics. It is a status weapon, so no crit mods. Nightwatch Napalm is S tier. Use it always on Ogris Prime or Kuva Ogris. It is too disgusting. We've got Galvanized Chamber. We got Serration. Heavy Caliber is a must. Vigilante Armaments is a must. And because it's a status weapon, you have tons of open points. Jordy235 says hi. What's up, Jordy? Let's see. What was I saying? You just want to get viral, but you don't want a lot of viral. So you're going to use the lowest ones and Hellfire. And really the thing you're looking at is 30,000 damage, guaranteed 100% status, and you're dead even on heat and viral. So every bullet is essentially basically equally as likely to proc one or the other. So that's what you want. You want to get these massive heat procs. Maybe you get a crit bonus and you get 1 crit heat. And when you're rocking 30,000 damage, even 2 times crit multiplier is pretty savage. So what's not to love? And then, of course, the Riven build, 48,000 damage. The heat damage is a lot lower. I would say that in this situation, it might even be better. Yeah, this has 75% status. So here's what I'm going to do. This might be a controversial take. I'm going to lower the damage. What is this? Heat and damage. That's it. So this is going to be 4,700. This is going to be 6,200. So it's still a little bit off. And we're using Vigilante supplies, which doesn't really matter. So, you know, I don't think it matters that much. Yeah, very similar build. Crit build, very similar. You're getting about 5,000 extra damage, but you're also not getting a good skew on the damage. So it's actually debatable how good this is. Yeah, Jordy, I think my YouTube So here's the thing: just go to my profile and then click the button next to my next to the subscribe button, and that little YouTube icon. Click the YouTube icon, and it'll take you right to my page. That's the easiest way to do it. I have my URL there, but it's kind of annoying. Just go to click the button, and then yeah, definitely hit a subscribe. I didn't even say the things. Okay, I don't even think I need to. Anyway, that's pretty much it. It's essentially the same build. Nothing much to deal with. Shout out Jordy, dude. Huge shout out. God damn. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, it's a Kuva, so that's 5 Forma. Now we got the last two. These two really snuck onto the list. Well, not Proboscis Cernos. Proboscis Cernos is pretty good. But it's very much a weird weapon. So Proboscis Cernos is essentially larva. It's Nidus's larva as a weapon. So what the bullet does is you shoot it, it hits the ground, and then it sends out these tendrils that pull enemies in and deal damage to them. So you have 2 different damage types right now. You have the tendril, which is this number, and it has really high slash. And then you're seeing the AoE, which has built-in viral. So that is such a savage move. It is just disgusting. So essentially what happens is you shoot the bullet. It's basically going to latch onto every enemy in a huge radius, and it's going to continuously proc slash and heat only. So you're getting 2 different damage over times that are almost even. So it's very weird, and then it explodes for 25,000 damage. So with more heat damage than anything. Okay, so let's get right into it. Obviously, we have the must-haves: Serration and Galvanized Chamber. Do you play Fortnite? Oh, I don't play Fortnite. Here's the thing. I think I should play Fortnite with my friends. That would be cool. I want to see if I can... Or, here's the idea. In the end, I want to have like a... I want to be able to do like parties where I basically live stream a party. So the idea is like everyone can come, you can watch live. It's like you're here, you're partying. Pop a couple drinks, drink them if you got them. But here's the thing. Serration, Galvanized Chamber. I'll play Fortnite. If I got a setup and I can get the homies on it, I'll play Fortnite any day. But right now I got to grind Warframe. Fortnite is just classic. I love it. Anyway, speed trigger is essential. You're hitting 0.32, which is pretty nice. You don't need to worry about Vigilante Fervor because you're rocking Vigilante Armaments. So you have basically a bunch of damage mods. It is a status weapon, so you don't need to worry about crit. So you're rocking Heavy Caliber and Vigilante Armaments, and you're going to notice a very funky setup. I have Thermite rounds and Hellfire and a slash mod, Fanged Fusillade. And I already got into why. Because what essentially what happens is the tendrils will deal the damage over time, and then the AoE will finish them off. So you're getting this huge damage over time, and it's so much damage that it will literally lag my game. Like, it is so many damage procs all at once that it is just so criminal. Anyway, Phantasma Prime is number 19, the last one on the list. We can finally go. So Krill, if you're in chat, this is your opportunity. You're running out of time. We're going to get Wild Wolf in the runs, and we're going to go wild, okay? Phantasma Prime, the last weapon on this list. Let's get into it. Phantasma Prime has really low crit chance, 33%, but it is a shotgun with 11 times multi-shot. It has one of the widest beams in the game, so you're really just going to delete everything. I guess we can do it like this. So, we got Prime Point Blank, as always. We got Galvanized Hell, as always. Critical Deceleration, that's an interesting choice to slow it down a little bit, because I think if I don't have it, Blunderbuss is going to be way too low. Yeah, 20%, way too low. So 33 is still pretty low, but it's going to help you in a lot of situations. I think you're going to be okay with the 11 times multi-shot. You're going to see it's still going to do pretty good. We're rocking Viral. We're rocking Bonus Heat, so we're rocking Scattering Inferno. So that's pretty much it. You could do something else, but you can see Viral and Heat are dead even. I really just think that the the beam has so much multi-shot that you're just going to delete everything, even with a really low crit chance. But that's why it's the bottom of the list, because it is the weirdest. You're going to run into the most troubles trying to use it because it is a beam weapon with really short range. Okay, so we're done. That's all the builds. That's all I got. I guess I could show the Riven, and that'll be it. There's the Riven. Damage crit chance. So, you know, this is really going to help it. It's not a lot of crit chance, but 40% kind of helps out. You know, you're getting lower heat overall, but, you know, still 77. So radiation is going to trump it in a little bit, but, you know, I think you'll still survive. It deals a lot of damage. So that's it. We're done. And then here's the thing. Okay, Wild Wolf, we got to get you in chat. Now we're ready. So these are going to be 5-minute stints each, and we're going to be in and out, in and out. So in the game, swap weapons, back out. So let's see how fast Wild Wolf's connection is. Okay. So we're going to go invite only. Let's see if Krill shows up. Okay, Krill, this is your opportunity. Invite Wild Wolf. 2, I'm back. Yes, okay. Krill, message in the recruiting chat. Could not deliver invitation to Wild Wolf. Let's try again. Invite. Let's see Krill in the recruiting chat. Come on, my boy. Come on, my fellow. Could not deliver to Wild Wolf. Oh, shit. Well, it looks like Krill's going to be my guinea pig then. Wild Wolf, come in. Looking for clan. Oh, it's kind of busy. I'm loading in. Okay, he's getting in. Okay, yes. Krill's getting in. Okay, let's see if I can deliver to Wild Wolf. It's game time. Wild Wolf received. Uh-oh, Wild Wolf received. We're at 809. How fast can we do this, Wild Wolf? That's the question. So it's Zarr, Envoy, all of the kit guns, and then it's Acceltra. Is it Steel Path? Yes, it is Steel Path. So we could do Steel Path, or we could do Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. That's your choice. ESO or Steel Path. ESO or Steel Path. I'm perfectly fine with going into ESO because you've seen the build. The build can keep up in Steel Path. I think Wild Wolf is thinking more ESO. Yeah, let's do Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry, we'll succeed. Wild Wolf, did you get my invite? Let's get you in here. Let's do Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Yeah, and I have Breach Surge, so if we get in a dangerous situation, we'll go in for 2 rounds. So ESO will be even faster. That's what I'm going to say. And it's got to wait for you guys to load anyway, so we're pretty much fine. Your load times, Wild Wolf has these criminal load times because, you know, he's in the heart of the Caribbean. That's canonized information. There's Wild Wolf. Dude, I love that. I love that profile picture. It's so sick. Oh, and Wild Wolf is rocking the Acceltra. Now that Wild Wolf is a good choice. So here's the thing. The whole point of a meta primary is not whether it can keep up in certain game modes, because it can keep up in certain game modes. I wouldn't have put it on this list if I hadn't used it so much that it was brainlessly criminal to use. Yeah, dude, criminal load times. That sounds sus. So here's the thing. God, what am I trying to say? The point of an AoE primary is competing with your teammates, okay? The point of an AoE primary is that if you're using the Kuva Zarr or the Tenet Envoy, which hold the... They stand at the pinnacle of the strongest weapons. They're in the 1 and 2, but they're essentially the same. If you're using that weapon and you're not top frag... Wait, let's see. Where's Krill? I think I missed you because I wasn't in chat. Oh, there's Krill. There's Krill. Krill, I gotcha. And then I'll talk to you, Krill. Oh, that's Gurgle Plops. That's wrong. Where's Krill? Krill. I gotta talk to you. Krill. Krill has joined. Okay, Krill. Are you ready to go? I'll give you a couple seconds. So this is the whole point. Using meta primaries is more about competing with your teammates than it is about actually whether you can keep up in these tough game modes, because they can keep up. I'm going to make sure I'm using the second build. Yes. Okay. So I'm not even using the Riven builds. Okay. You guys ready? I'm going to go in. I'm just going to start the mission. So let's just go. Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. All squad members. Oh, Krill, you motherfucker. Level 27 Wukong. Okay, I guess we're doing one of regular Sanctuary Onslaught. Or are you going to switch off of Wukong, Krill, for my sake? We'll give him a couple seconds. Okay, Krill, let's just go with regular Sanctuary Onslaught. Okay, here we go. Regular Sanctuary Onslaught. I believe in you, Krill. Okay, we'll get you to 20. We'll get you to 30, and then we'll go into normal ESO. Okay, let's be in the team chat. All right. I don't know what I'm doing. I believe in you guys. Let's see what the load times are for both of these fellas. These good boys. Yeah, I'll just wait here for you guys to log in. Oh, here we go. I didn't even see it. I'm here. I'm ready. Anybody load first? Oh, I didn't even see it. That's absolutely my bet. Let's see who loads in first. I'm in for a while. I tried to change it. No, don't worry about it, Krill. We're going in for regular Sanctuary for like one zone. I think you'll hit max. Yeah, okay, Krill loads in first, I think. God, these load times are just abysmal, you guys. Oh my god. So there's Krill. Let's see when Wild Wolf shows up. We have all the time in the world. Okay, folks, let's get some energy going. Load, then restart. Oh, there's Wild Wolf. Okay, Wild Wolf has started loading in. Yes, with Goss. Okay, I think we're ready. Oh, Wild Wolf is using Goss and his signature, the Acceltra Prime. I need to turn the speakers on. Okay, folks, who's getting top frag? Who's top fragging? Let's go. Boop. Boop. Let's get the Mesmer skin going. So this is why I use Mesmer skin, because just bring it. Come on, dude. I'm trying to hit some groups. Boop. There you go. That's okay. Boop. Oh my god. So embarrassing. Okay, let's get some ammo. So obviously this is one ammo per refill. So you're really looking for a bunch of ammo all the time. There's a good group. Boop. There's a good group. So it's like as soon as they spawn, you just kind of shoot them. But this is the gameplay. That's pretty much it. You know where the enemies are. This is why you have enemy radar, so you just know. Let's see, are we top frag? 33. I mean, the mission has just started. So yeah, you just Krill message in chat when you hit max. Okay, let's go. I'm out of ammo. Okay, shit. There you go. That's the gameplay. So we rock the glaive for a couple seconds. Now we have more ammo. Okay, there you go. There's a good shot. There's a good shot. Oh, I like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And you're going to notice a trend with all these weapons. They're very similar. You know, you see a group, you look on the enemy radar, and then you're pretty much chilling. That's a small group, but I'll shoot them. Yeah, it's really basic. Really, really basic. There's a good shot. Nope, bad shot. There's a good shot. But you can see the AoE rocks. It is just brainless. Okay, there you go. I ran out of Mesmer skin. There you go. Even my Speed Volt solo's in here. Yes, dude. Well, this is regular Sanctuary Onslaught, so I think Elite generally has more enemies, I would assume. We only have 3 members in the squad, so you're not going to get maximum spawns. I would say that a lot of these meta primaries really need maximum spawns to kind of show them off properly. Like, I'm running out of ammo constantly. This is just cringe. So, you know, that's just the gameplay, folks. There's nothing to worry about. Alright. How many... Krill, are you max? Are you max, Krill? Can I look at you? Can I look at your stats? 28 on the Wukong Prime. We might have to go in for one more. I don't know. Let's see. We'll see, my friends. We'll see. Krill, you max? Should I do some more killing? There's a good shot. Are we top fragging? 121. Yeah, we're top fragging with 70% damage. There you go, folks. That's the power of the Kuva Zarr. And the whole point of using Revenant is that he has no buff. Okay, we got to go in for another one. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. This will be fine for the Kuva Zarr. We're going to go in with the Tenet Envoy in the next round. You're going to get a better vision. Yeah, it's going to take forever to load because it's got to load both of you guys. Oh, it's probably Wild Wolf that's slowing us down. Show off. That's the whole point, dude. This whole video is about how do you top frag. That's the only like meta gameplay loop is like going into pub missions and like just trying to top frag with like yeah, you're using meta secondaries, but they're still like only second. Like nothing competes with like the top 10 weapons on this list. And the bottom 5, like 5 through 10, you can get before, like at mastery rank 10. Like if you hit mastery rank 10, you can get the best weapons in the game and never have to worry about gameplay ever again. There's a few bosses where you need a funky weapon, like something like a high crit chance, like a sniper or something. But other than that, you are essentially fine. Alright, folks. And here's the thing. My friend over here, Wild Wolf, guess what he has? He has number 6 on the list, the Acceltra. The 6th best weapon in the entire game, okay? And when you put it in that context, how many fucking weapons there are in this game, that's the whole gameplay. There's nothing to worry about, okay? If you can build a primary weapon right, if you can actually use ammo mutation instead of putting projectile speed on everything, which is the most... Projectile speed is the most dog shit, useless buff you could ever get. There's no reason to use it. Except for like a Fenmore, like Zada's Whisper build, which is like the most meta, like situational. Oh my god. I can't tell you. Well, here's the thing. If you're doing an Archon hunt, that is like, you need the most DPS ever for the Archon hunt. And so I would totally justify doing Fenmore plus Zada's Whisper on the Archon hunt. But other than that, in regular gameplay, I'm not using the Fenmore Zada Whisper combo. Because it just means that you have to only use the Fenmore forever. Okay? And here's the thing. There's so many more AoE meta primaries. Oh, 219, dude. We're top fragging by a mile. This is just cringe, you guys. This is what I want to see. This is the type of gameplay that we all came for. Alright, folks. Oh, nice. I saw that Krill. That was a good wipe. That should buff you. That should get you to 30, right? Yeah, you're definitely at 30, aren't you, Krill? Aren't you, Krill? Aren't you? I mean, it's too easy at this point. We're going to go in so fast. ESO gameplay. True gameplay. You'll see. When you go into ESO, you really just can't go wrong. Okay, folks? It is just absolutely wonderful gameplay. You got to love it. And these guys know what's up. Here's the thing. The Acceltra really doesn't benefit a lot from fire rate. You're just going to dump your mag faster. But you can kind of delete everything in like 2 bullets. It doesn't even matter, especially in these low-level game modes. So that was it. That was the Kuva Zarr. As you can see, what you're really looking at is the ability to have a good ammo economy and delete entire groups of enemy in one click. And that ability to delete scales infinitely. Okay, let's not go through Wild Wolf. Let's get over here, dude. Because I think Krill is maxed. So we can head in. And I think we'll be totally fine. So that was absolutely solid gameplay. That's what I love to see. Just classic Warframe gameplay. Sanctuary Onslaught is the best update. Here, I'll hit him with the... Can I hit him with the Luna ears? There you go. Look at that, folks. Look how wonderful and sweet and lovely that is. I don't know how much I paid for that, but I don't think it was ever worth it. Oh, I like the void arms that are kind of going up like this, like oh, it's sick. It's just taking forever to load. I guess those aren't infinite. Yeah, this is why I choose it, because it's infinite, and then you also do the little bunny ears. Okay. Oh, you guys and your load times. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god, dude. Slow PC5. Wild Wolf. I feel bad for you. That's fucking...
Our experiment moves to a new zone.
It is Jamaica, right? I'm not forgetting. That's the Jamaica vibes. You're Jamaican me crazy with these fucking load times. It's 8:21. We reviewed one weapon. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's... what are you going to do, folks? This is what you get. This is what you're coming for. We'll see how it does with ESO, but I think it's going to be very similar. We can open some relic packs. Look how great that is. Don't worry, folks. Don't worry, you guys. Don't worry your silly little heads. This is what I'm here for. If I get to play with you guys, that's what matters, okay? Let's go in again. I almost left the squad. Okay, see, Krill's maxed. So that was Kuva Zarr. We might be doing this for a little bit longer, but oh, here's the thing. if you guys are here on Wednesday, we're doing Deviri. I'm doing Deviri. I'm doing the story, and then from there we can test the rest of these meta primaries in Deviri. Okay, so let's see how many meta primaries we can do. So this is the wrong build for Tenet Envoy. Let's put the right build on Tenet Envoy. Tenet Envoy, we're not going to show off the build. Swap it, lock it. Let's go. ESO, let's go gameplay time. We're doing back-to-back gameplay right now. Speedy, folks. I want to see some speedy load times right now. I want to see your internet start flying. Not even out yet. Jesus, dude. We're already back in, though, Wild Wolf. That's the thing. There is no recourse. There is no waiting. I'll be here. We're going in as fast as we can. I need to get at least the top 10, okay? Otherwise, what else am I doing? I might load first. Yeah, no, I think Krill, yep, you're loading first. Yep. I think that was going to kind of be built in first. Savage gameplay, folks. Savage. Yeah, dude, Wild Wolf. Oh, Wild Wolf's loaded in. Go, 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 go. This is better load times. I'm impressed. Okay, so now we go real gameplay. So the map never changes. So you're always going to see the gameplay on the same map. All right, so I'm going to try and just go wild. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole gameplay. Oh, there's a big group. So here's the thing. 8 shots in the mag. This is the whole gameplay. 8 shots in the mag. There's not a single weapon in the game that you can spam as much as this. Okay, there you go. There you go. You just kind of run around. There's a big group in the middle. Let's hit them. Let's hit them. So look at that AoE. Just criminal. 53. Oh, did he not even load in? Did he get booted? Wild Wolf got booted. Wild Wolf, can you join in the next mission? Did we join in faster than you could? Oh, I gotta reload. Jesus Christ. No wonder. Where is this man Wild Wolf? He's just gone. He vaporized into non-existence. Don't worry, Krill's in. Wild Wolf, we'll get you on the next one, okay? We'll get you on the next one. Is this gonna deplete my Mesmer skin? I don't think so. Yeah, we'll get you on the next one, Wild Wolf, okay? Don't worry your pretty little head. I'm not a little stinker like you would expect. Okay, easy, easy. Easy. I mean, look at this. Top frag, 128. Krill rocking 4 total kills. Wait, is that serious, Krill? Are you serious right now? 4 total kills? Krill, what is this gameplay? How am I top fragging by this much? This is too criminal. This is way too criminal. Oh my god, Krill. Am I just giving you free XP right now? You should be weapons. Okay, Krill, you should be using weapons that aren't leveled. Okay, this is just free XP for you. We'll go in for 1 zone and that's it. This is 2 minutes of just me top fragging to infinity and beyond. Yeah, we're definitely just going for 1 zone and that's it. Alright, Wild Wolf, you'll get in on the next one. What are you doing, Krill? Krill has 11 kills. Nice. Krill, I'm just going to hang around you and steal your kills. That's all I do. If it's like a steel path incursion and it's like a survival, basically my entire game, like the entire survival, all I'm doing is running around and trying to steal kills from like either the top frag or the number 2. Because my whole goal is to just stay top frag by as many kills as possible. So that's just criminal. And of course, rocking 95% damage with 200 kills. I move. Jesus, dude. Oh my god. I mean, the Envoy is just too criminal. And you have infinite ammo in ESO. So this is the thing. Like, top frag 240 on the kills. God damn, that's just savage. Where is Wild Wolf? Okay. Wild Wolf, are you going to load into the next one? Are you going to actually be able to load into the next one? I don't know. I don't know. How's this going on Twitch? I don't know. Looks okay to me. Okay, anyway. Alright, Wild Wolf, are you still in the squad? No, he's not in the squad. We got to invite him back. He got booted. He got yeeted just to infinity and beyond. Relic survival? No, 5 minutes is too long. Had to reconnect. We got to do 2 minutes per run. This is what I'm saying. All I have to do is top frag for 1 run. I moved. Okay. Nice. Shout out Krill. Okay, so that's number 1 and 2. Number 3 is going to be Super Spreader Event 2. Let's see if we can get Wild Wolf in a mission. Okay. Classic build. Did we invite you, Wild Wolf? There you go. Wild Wolf received invitation. Come on, dude. We got 2-minute load times. We got 2-minute missions. Okay? In and out. This is what I'm saying. There, Wild Wolf has joined. Okay, we're good to go. I want to see these stellar load times. I guess we should really wait for Wild Wolf to be the first one to go in the portal. I have a feeling that if we go in first, he might not load properly. So something to keep in mind, okay, folks? Something to keep in mind. I believe in you, Wild Wolf. Maybe when cross save comes, you can just play on the Switch and it'll run better. Oh, Wild Wolf loading in pretty nice. I saw those better load times. So this is Super Spreader Event 2. You know, this is going to be the highest crit chance loader. This is going to be the slowest stock, and then of course the Sporelacer. All right, let's see some Wild Wolf gameplay. Okay, we're waiting on Wild Wolf to join in first. He's the kicker. Come on, where is this boy? Here he is. Okay, Wild Wolf, start us off. Start us off. Let's go. I believe in you. Wild Wolf has to start moving before we actually go into the gameplay. Okay, time to top frag. So it's super slow, but you're just going to notice crits out the wazoo. Just insane amounts of crits. Oh, we're going to get a buff from Wild Wolf. But it's not going to be a lot of fire rate, honestly. Oh, the fire rate, the buff ran out already. Damn. It was, what, like a 7-second buff? Oh god, I'm already running out of ammo like crazy. So here's the thing. The primary shotgun, when you use Pack's charge, it has a really slow charge up, which honestly sucks ass. So you kind of have to switch off of it for a second. But yeah, you have like really low fire rate. Your ammo is going to slow you down more than your fire rate ever will. So that's something to keep in mind. So you're trying not to use your whole ammo cap. You're trying to be a little bit smart about it. Okay, that's the Pack's charge gameplay. But I really do think that Pack's charge is going to serve you really well in a lot of situations. I think it's kind of a must. And you can see that the whole Vigilante armaments plus Hunter munitions is coming in clutch. So that's really the whole gameplay. I'm just going to steal the kills from Wild Wolf. That's what I like to see. Yeah, Wild Wolf's speed buff just runs out so fucking fast. Damn, that's an energy hog, dude, honestly. Duration is the biggest energy hog. Ooh, I see some big enemy groups over here. But as you can see, I'm always waiting for the gun to recharge. So you really want to just use it once or twice. And it has a pretty slow recharge. So that's the shittiest part, honestly. You gotta wait a long while for it to charge up. So, you know, it doesn't even matter. Oh, damn. Wild Wolf died? I didn't even notice. Savage mode. Wild Wolf is dying in ESO. See, this is why I picked Revenant, because I'm functionally invincible. Oh, there's a kitty cat outside. Dude, I'm just seeing all these people join in on TikTok. Come on. I mean, Wild Wolf rocking the Kuva Bramma like an absolute unit. Just savage mode. There you go. Easy. What are we rocking? 146? Yeah, we are top fragging by a mile. Good, good, good. And we're rocking 70% damage. So yeah, this is the whole gameplay. As you can see, my builds just slap way harder than anybody else's. Well, at least these two guys. These two bozos. These two jokers. Maybe you guys should send your Acceltra and your well, I want to see Krill's build. I want to see what Krill's strongest weapon is. I want to see what the build is. And remember, we only give points, but obviously your builds pale in comparison to the savagery that is my meta primary builds. Okay, we're not going in for another one. I pity the fool that goes in for another one, which is Krill. Krill went in for a second one, so Krill's getting aborted. Krill's getting yeeted. We gotta join him back in. I hate to see it, Krill. Hate to see it. We got 2 minutes is all I got. We got a lot of weapons to review. So I don't know how many we're going to get through. It's 8:30 also, so we might get through the first 10. So Krill is officially getting yeeted. Wild Wolf was the savior in this situation. I'm going to take my medicine while I wait for Krill to join us in the afterlife. Let's see what Krill says. Bro. Krill says, bro. Krill, you should know by now. I've said it. I said it. I said it. Okay, I said it. Oh, I almost left the squad. Okay, so are we waiting for Krill or are we just going in for another one? I think we should just go in for another one. Okay, so that's Sporelacer at number 3, and number 4 is going to be Tombfinger. Tombfinger right here. Okay. A Tombfinger actually has infinite ammo. The charge rate is so slow that you have infinite ammo. You never run out of ammo. Okay. Yeah, I think Wild Wolf, we should just go in for another one. Bruh, indeed. It teleported in front of you. Oh, I was going to take my medicine. Even if I take my medicine. Dude, Wild Wolf, I do love your Volt Passion. I love that skin. Oh, Krill invited me. No, I gotta invite Krill. Are we joining the same game? Or am I joining Krill's game? Do I have to re-invite? 400 ping, Krill? Okay, nope. I'm inviting you guys again. Boop. And boop. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna be the host, okay, you guys? Krill declined your invitation. Krill. Received your invitation.
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
Alright. I'm ready to go. Let's get Krill in here. Perfect timing. Okay. So, we are using Tombfinger now. It's Tombfinger time. Okay, we gotta be quick about this. See, we lost all the TikTok viewers again. Okay, let's go. Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Yeah, let's just go. So here's the thing. I think I might just review the meta primaries, and then we might just go in to the, when we get to Deviri. So tomorrow I'm probably going to have meta primaries to still review. So that's going to be part of the gameplay, is that, we might have to figure out a way to fit the meta primaries into Deviri. Oh, but that doesn't work, actually. I already went in. Shit, that's okay. I think you guys will load in on the right side. Well, Wild Wolf is already loaded in. That's kind of sick baller maneuver. That's my bad habit for loading in too fast. Hang on, I gotta swap onto this. Rig. Yeah, there's it. Rig. I think Krill is gonna load in. Yeah, Krill is gonna load in with us. So here's the thing. In Deviri, we will not be able to use the weapons that we choose. So we have to do all the meta primaries first. Metered network. Oh, Jesus, dude. No, I think we're safe. I think Wild Wolf is okay. I don't think I should be too worried. So here's the thing. When we go into Deviri, we don't have a choice of weapon. So that's rule number 1. So what that means is, I'm going to have to... Oh, God, what am I saying? I'm going to have to do the meta primary reviews before we do actual Deviri gameplay. So that's the thing. This is why we only do one zone. This is why we only do one zone of ESO, because I need to review all these weapons before I can actually choose the weapons that I want. Because in Deviri, no choice. It's all random, truly roguelike, truly my most beloved game mode if you've watched any of my shorts, which I have a fucking billion of them, so there you go. Hey, I am still top fragging. Oh, Feline Greenies is dead. Okay. Where is my cat? There he is. I do not have a lot of energy, actually. Kind of funky weird. I'm watching Wild Wolf just zip around, just kind of rubber band around. Oh, Wild Wolf's down again. Wild Wolf! You're sacrificing my existence right now. You're putting me in a bad spot. I need this Volt build to improve. Okay, Wild Wolf. I have high expectations for you. There's a good shot, I think. Yes, good shot. Maybe another good shot. No, there you go. I like that. Oh, let's get one from over there. Yep, I like that. Okay, there's another one. So as you can see, this is how it works. Got shot right in the fucking face. Look for a group. Shoot near a wall. That's it. Shoot near the floor. Your AoE is the main damage output, but you're pretty much deleting everything in one hit, so it doesn't matter. I don't have growing power. There I have growing power. Okay, let's get this. Bunch of guys right in front of me. There's a group of guys right over here. Dead. Group of guys right over here. Alright. Looks pretty good to me, honestly. Not super worried. Alright. Yeah, I'm just going to keep clearing out these enemies. Just be careful of the portal. Just stay away from that marker. Yeah, you can come over here to my marker if you want. Alright, what were the stats? 182, 82% damage. Yeah, there you go. Just gorgeous stats. Top fragging by a mile. Alright, folks. That's it. So that's, what is that, number 4? And then we're doing number 5? Yeah, we're not going to finish all these weapons. So, that means that, on Wednesday, what's going to happen is we're going to do the Deviri quest line, and I'm going to do that solo. And then after I do the Deviri quest line, we're going to review the last half of the weapons. So, tomorrow's title is going to be... Is that right? No. That's not what we're going to do. On Wednesday, we're going to do a Deviri kickoff stream. So all we're going to do is Deviri. All Deviri all day. I'm flying across the plains in 1.6 seconds. Yeah, but you're getting nuked in ESO. I'm having to revive you multiple times in ESO. So that's F tier, okay? I don't take points away, but, I expect better from my community. Anyway, final weapon, Slimy Grabulon. We're going to go right back into it. Okay, no pausing, no waiting around. What was I saying? So Wednesday is going to be Deviri all day. So if these two guys are around, we're going to have some Deviri shenanigans. We're going to do some circuits. I don't know if these guys are ready for Steel Path circuits. That sounds a little crazy. So that's the thing. I don't know if these two can handle Steel Path circuits. That might be a pub mission thing. Or we can get one pub member. I think one pub member would help us out. So we could play on pub and then have one extra person to help us out. Oh, you use strength and health build. Oh, Krill says that, yes. So Wild Wolf is out. Wild Wolf got yeeted. I don't think we can invite him to this mission. I don't think that's how it works. Anyway, this is Vermisplicer. One of the most brainless weapons just ever created. So there's the 8.0 fire rate. There's the 8. It's 8 shots per second, 8 ticks per second. And that's per tentacle, and the tentacle is, chaining between enemies. So it's just so criminal. And you don't even think about it. You just make sure that you stop shooting for a little bit so the ammo can refill. And you have 85 shots in the mag because you have the unique Demos loader, which has this max capacity. It's just an absurd amount of ammo. And this is the thing. If you have packs charged, you just build for ammo, for max magazine capacity. That's it. You just get as big of an ammo capacity as you can. And that's pretty much all you need. I'm at 74, and Krill is at 0. I'm just going to come steal Krill's kills. Hey, that's a cool show, Krill's kills. Krill still at 0 kills. And I've hit 100 kills. Oh, I guess I can see the kill count. Baruch ready to clap cheese. Yeah, it's good. I gotta invite. Can I invite Wild Wolf again? Will it allow it? Invite. Oh, I guess I'm currently in a mission. Unless you can join into this mission. Will that work, Wild Wolf? I don't know if that'll work. But here's the thing. You can have as strong of a Baruch build as you want. The Vermisplicer will still be stronger than that Baruch build. Okay? This has proven it time and time again. I want to see you go sicko mode. And I want to see you try and compete for top frag. Because this is why I don't use meta primaries in normal gameplay. Because you're in a pub mission. You know, there's going to be enough people rocking the Envoy or the Arca Plasmor that you don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I'm away. Yeah. I want top tier gameplay. Okay, nice. Krill has 4 kills. Excellent. I mean, it's too easy. Vermisplicer too easy. This is the first top 5. So we might be able to get top 10 in, but I don't think so. I think we should just call it. Here's what I'm saying. Wednesday will be all... Wednesday is going to be all Deviri all day. So we're doing no weapon reviews. But what I will say is that on Thursday and also Sunday, we're going to do half weapon reviews and half Deviri. So we'll have to decide whether we start with weapon reviews. I think we should start with weapon reviews. And then we'll do Deviri afterwards. So we'll decide on how long Deviri goes. I almost jumped in the portal. I don't know what I'm thinking. So we'll start with weapon reviews. I hit 247 kills, and Krill hit 16. So shout out. That's the real gameplay hours. What are you using? I can see that he's using a cost assist. Is that... Yeah, that's cost assist. But it's such a slow... Krill, you gotta buff the attack speed on that cost assist. That's what I'm talking about. Wild Wolf declined. You'd be out here declining shit. 94% damage out. Yeah, this is what top frag is all about. Top frag to a whole different degree. Alright. Alright, let's get Wild Wolf in here. Invite. And then, let's see what Wild Wolf says. I thought Velox was godly. Velox is okay. I mean, it's still just a full auto weapon. Like, it's still just a full auto. Like, there are a bunch of AoE secondaries that are way better. Oh, so that's Slimy Grabulon. Oh, are we going to call it? I think we're actually going to call it, folks. I think that's it, you guys. That's it for the stream. It's 8:45. So we did all the builds. That's the important thing. I wanted to do all the builds in one episode. And then we reviewed the top 5 weapons. So that was... Kuva, Zarr, Tenet, Envoy, Sporelacer, Tombfinger, and Vermisplicer. Those are the top 5 best weapons in the game, period. And you saw me top fragging to a degree that was just absolutely criminal. So I want to give a huge shout out to Wild Wolf AW and Krill Prime 24 on Warframe. Keep them in mind, okay? They're part of the community now. So that's it. That's all I got for you, folks. Huge shout out to the boys. I was top fragging by 1,000,000 miles. It was just brainless gameplay. So that's what you want to see. That's too easy. Let's do a bonus. No, we're done, folks. I want to do a clean, even top 5. Okay, so the first 2 are Kuva, Zarr, and Tenet Envoy, and then the bottom 3 are all kit guns. So get yourself a kit gun Riven. Get yourself one of those Rivens, either Sporelacer, Tombfinger, or Vermisplicer. And I have no idea what mastery rank you need, but I think it's pretty low. So that's pretty much it, folks. That's all I got. Once again, shout out the homies. That's all I got for you, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.